takes a long time and a great deal of care to make a truly delicious Korean meal. This is a story about a chef who is deeply in love with the beauty of Korean cuisine. This is Jeonju. Famous as the home of flavors in Korea, its traditional market is full of fresh and high-quality ingredients to match its reputation. Cavit comes here often.
어머니, 오징어 젓갈 있어요.
오징어 젓갈은 저짝이 있는데.
여기요.
He especially likes salted seafood.
감사합니다.
네, 어서 먹어. 이것도 맛있지.
너무 맛있어요, 어머니. 감사합니다.
이것도 맛있어?
이거 맛있다. 이거다.
아, 외국 사람인데 어떻게 이렇게 줘서 잘 먹어?
어머니 진짜 맛있겠네. 진짜 맛있어요.
Saying mother comes naturally to him. It's been 2 years since he came to Korea to learn Korean cuisine. He's a Turkish chef who enjoys buying Korean ingredients.
I really enjoy to look around in here. It's good experience. As a chef also, I can improve myself from here the ingredients. So I really like here. I spending my many days in here.
There's a place that Cavit always stops by whenever he comes to the traditional market. It's the rice cake shop. Colorful rice cakes stimulate his senses.
쌀밥 한 개요. 옛날에 호박, 실밥 한 개요.
네.
옛날에 이절미 맛있어요.
그 인절미?
네.
입가슴으로 하나 먹어봐. 매운 게.
맛있어. 맛있어.
한번 먹어봐.
네, 감사합니다. 진짜 looking so delicious.
Even the extra treat on the side is tasty too. Tteokbokki, a spicy dish made with rice cakes, is Cavit's favorite Korean snack.
really good.
맛있어? 이거 맛있어? 이게 이렇게 잘 먹은 거 본 게 아이고 그냥 뭐 한국 사람 다 됐네. 여기 살아야겠어 이제. 그지?
Especially I like it in here because here the duck really delicious, really soft and so fun to eat, and altogether is good. So I prefer to eat in here. So here the duck chips. So I trust the duck I eat in here.
He loves friendly remarks like this. It was his wife who introduced him to the world of Korean cuisine.
근데 오늘 구절판 어떤 거 할 거야? 그냥
건구절판.
건구절판 할 거야?
Not the normal one.
아, 알겠어.
This one I'm gonna cut, and then try thinking this one is kim, and then this one the kimbap filling. So I'm gonna roll this one.
그러면 호두 강정이 아니고 꽃감 말이 안에 호두를 넣는다고? 꽃감 말이.
Whenever he has free time, he and his wife work on their Korean food recipe book. It is Cavit's dream to publish an authentic Korean food recipe book in English, so even foreigners can make traditional dishes.
You wanna check?
Yeah, can you? Oh, pretty.
Yeah, it looks so good.
But I thinking they should cut a little bit more the
Thinner?
thinner and the longer. I think maybe next time.
Yeah, but I love it.
This is a traditional dish served at weddings. From the ingredients to the recipe, he did everything the traditional way.
요리하는 요리하는 부분에 있어서는 스스로 굉장히 원리 원칙이나 뭐 배운 대로 하려고 하고 원칙적으로 우선은 진행을 나가는 것 같아요. 왜냐하면 학생들에게 앞으로 교육할 생각도 있기 때문에 그 학생들이 자빗 레시피로 또 강의를 듣고 음식을 만들었을 때 전통 고유의 맛을 최대한 느낄 수 있게 전달을 해주고 싶어 하는 것 같아요.
4 years ago, Javid entered an Italian culinary school and met his wife. Naturally, his interest in Korean food grew, and 2 years ago, he won an international Korean food competition. That's when he started focusing on Korean cuisine.
Do you want it using for the cover?
Yes, this one for color.
Ah, okay. So let me use this one for cover.
Okay.
Like his love for his wife, his passion for Korean food is exceptional.
That one was okay. Now, first tip is the should be cooked really slowly, like a slow fire.
Yes.
And then the second one, when try to remove the cover, should be some sensitive. It shouldn't be crush. I'm try to make this book for the who wanna enjoy the foreigners, the Korean food, because in the internet and then the other ways, like some hard to find the info, and then even they find the info is not the original, like normally the fusion. So that's why I just wanna keep the original and then doing this one.
From kimchi to shinseonro to mustard salad, Javid cooks a variety of Korean dishes, and it is his dream to publicize their true flavors to the world. Javid has already completed the 2-year course at Jeonju's Creative Culinary Institute of Korea. After he graduates, he will become a Korean food chef and work as a professor as well.
Every day cooking Korean food, eating Korean food, and then try to learning Korean food. It's kind of the passion for me, so I'm really enjoying that one. I try every time the new Korean food, the new things, new ingredients.
Today, he will make a winter delicacy.
오늘 할 거는요 12월 22일이 동지예요. 이게 절기를 하는 거는 동양에서는 24절기, 서양에서는 12자리잖아요. 그러면 동지는 새로운 해를, 묵은 해를 없애고 새로운 해를 맞이하는 거예요. 그럼 뭔지 이제 알겠죠? 네. 응? 자빗 오케이? 네. 여기까지 자빗 들었네.
Dongji is one of the 24 solar terms that marks the longest night of the year. Koreans eat red bean porridge patjuk on this day. Javid finds it interesting that Korean food culture has a dish for each season and solar term.
교수님, why the Korean people eat the patjuk in the winter?
겨울에 먹으면 온도를 상승을 시켜주고 또 이제 겨울에 해서 차게도 먹을 수 있어요. 근데 팥이 갖고 있는 그 영양분이 사람의 몸을 체온을 1도 이상을 높여줍니다. 그래서 겨울에 먹어요.
알겠습니다.
Knowing how to prepare the ingredients is just as important as knowing their history.
팥을 딱 맞춰서 잘하네요. 우리 응? 한식에도 되겠네. 응? 한식 레시피라. 칼집이 최고야.
Even when using the same ingredient, different dishes require different cuts, sizes, and degrees of cooking. Color, flavor, and texture combinations and balances in a meal are also important in Korean food culture.
얼마만큼의 음식의 조화를 이루어서 맛을 냈는지 볼 겁니다. 팥죽의 농도가 이 정도가 딱 맞아요. 이제 자빗 했는 거 한번 먹어볼까? 아, 구수해. 잘 했어요.
Today's challenge was successful.
이거 거야?
Above all, it makes him happy to learn about a new dish that reflects Korean tradition and culture.
Korean people and then the Korean land is like so lucky because of there is the crazy amount of the wild the vegetables, the mushrooms, and then the many more many variety food have, and then specifically all of them just coming in the seasons. So I think in Korean the seasonal food more important than the other food because of the Korean living style and the culture, and then Korean the cuisine born is like that.
To Javid, the most beautiful element of Korean cuisine is that it is healthy and in harmony with nature. Javid travels near and far to taste traditional Korean dishes. Today, he went all the way to Ulsan.
Today my day off, so I come to visit the countryside. So today I'm gonna meet with the people who keeping the traditional Korean tradition. So I'm pretty exciting to meet with them. So I hope I can learn a lot from them. So today I'm pretty exciting. So let's see.
This factory makes a traditional alcoholic beverage called makgeolli.
안녕하세요.
예, 안녕하세요. 네, 반갑습니다. 지금 이거 술이 익어가는 모습을 제가 확인하고 있는 거거든요. 네.
Makgeolli is made with Korean rice and a fermentation starter called nuruk.
아까 이 밑에 위에 거만 살 빼야 되는데 잡숴볼래요?
네, 쌤.
입만 대보세요.
What's the secret behind its rich and smooth flavor?
이게 원액이는 거예요. 근데 이쪽으로 한번 오셔보세요. 우리 애들이 항아리에서 익어가는 소리를 한번 들어보세요. 이렇게 귀를 기울여 보세요. 무슨 소리가 나요? 이 아들이 저희 지금 이야기를 듣고 있어요. 잠깐만요. 얘가 이렇게 보세요. 아까는 이렇게 안 그렇잖아요. 지금 말귀를 잘 알아듣는다.
It sounds like rain. This is the sound of carbonic acid being released during fermentation. Using an old vessel to ferment makgeolli is a traditional method.
Wow.
The fermentation process takes about a month. Makgeolli's rich and smooth flavor is a gift that rewards patience.
First of all, when we wanna cook some Korean food, we cannot do so quick. Waiting the Korean food, I think is like a kind of waiting the lover maybe, because we should wait for to get the product pretty long time. But
자비 손으로 이제 해. 자빗씨가 손으로 이렇게 해. 이렇게.
There is nothing instant about this place. She even makes nuruk herself because she believes food should be made with care and in harmony with nature.
I think the characteristic of the hanshik is the key point is the beauty of the waiting. Because of the hanshik needs to be wait, needs to care. So more we wait, more we care is going more better. For example, the gochujang, doenjang, or the ganjang. In the more time spent, the more we care, the product coming more better, more good taste, more good quality.
All kinds of sauces, kimchi, and alcoholic beverages go through this fermentation process to enrich their flavor and nutrients. The superiority of Korean food is the result of patience, and it's one of the reasons Javid fell in love with Korean cuisine. After his trip to the traditional makgeolli factory, Cavit decided to make juansang, a table of alcoholic beverages and snacks. He asked for his professor's advice and chose 홍어 삼합 as his menu.
이쪽 것만 벗겼는데. 이쪽만.
홍어, or fermented skate, is not a common ingredient in the West.
힘들어 거기보다. 내가 하면 쉬워 보여.
Because of its unique flavor, many Koreans can't handle this dish. And Cavit, a foreigner, is taking the challenge to prepare it himself.
그다음에 자 고기 넣고 거기다 올려. 그래가지고 그래서 홍타 막걸리가 있어야 되는 거야. 어? 막걸리.
막걸리 없어져 버려.
홍타. 홍어하고 막걸리하고 완전 궁합이 잘 맞아. 그래 홍탁이라 그래.
Add shinsolno, a royal hot pot, and a great juansang is ready. Cavit turns his head and takes a drink. He's no stranger to Korea's drinking etiquette.
이거 저 먹어보니까는 뭐 입에 맞는 것 같아?
Today, the honor samap I every time want to do, but today successfully, thankfully, like with your help I finished. So today I'm more happy about I finished this one, and now I feel more I'm into the Korean cuisine more deeply.
It won't be long until traditional alcoholic beverages and snack recipes make it into his book.
할머니 안녕하세요.
아이고 오시느라 고생하시네.
늦게 왔어. 늦게 왔어.
With his classmates' help, Cavit was able to find a bed and breakfast at the foot of Jirisan Mountain.
손이 이리 참네 추운데 와갖고
네,
그래
좋았어요.
밥은 먹었어 안 먹었어?
안 먹었어요.
안
배고파요,
먹었어.
어머니.
배고파. 그럼
네.
내가 해줄까?
네, 주세요.
밥을. 그래. 도시그치만 고기 그런 거 넣고 시골 밥.
The host's meal consists of vegetables from her field or the mountain.
맛있게 자시해.
네, 좋아요.
It's a homemade countryside meal.
할머님 드라큘레 없어요?
여기 있어요. 오래
있어요.
같이.
어떻게 있어요?
살살 뒤집거리. 옳지. 옳지. 잘하네 그 요리사라 놓은 게. 뒤집거리는 게 오는 것이 손맛 나라고 그래. 손에서 손맛이 나.
할머님 손맛이 어떤 게예요?
손맛이 손으로 이리 대작거리서 이렇게 하는 기라요.
아.
자, 해. 우리 한국 사람들은 이런 걸 해갖고 정이 많아갖고 이래 나눠 먹는 정이 있어.
네, 감사합니다. 맛있어.
맛있어?
맛있어.
She even made this rich soybean paste herself.
내가 우리 손주 같은 게 이름 준다. 맛있는가 봐봐.
진짜 맛있어요. 어머니 왜 이렇게 맛있어요?
이거는 내가 처음에부터 콩을 심어갖고 삶아갖고 이 방에다가 막 집을 넣고 띄웠어.
오.
띄워서 이거 내 손수 한 거이라서 이거는 전통 음식이라 이것은.
Take the ingredients from nature, add a little bit of handwork, and you can create so many flavors.
There is the really big planning of the food about the 한식. So just from the one ingredient you can create many things. You can make the many taste. I mean just from the 콩 you can make the 고추장, 된장, 간장, even 두부. So I think this is the really beautiful part of the Korean food. I think that's why I like the Korean variety food, because every time I can try something more new.
아유, 선배님 이거 너무 많아요. 오, 너무 많은 거 아니에요? 밥도 너무 많아.
A table loaded with a hearty meal. Its flavors reflect her experience.
청국장 먹을 줄 아네. 저를 떠나서 먹으면 좋아. 밥이
너무 맛있어.
맛있어?
네.
너무 맛있어.
시골 음식이 더 맛있어 옛날부터. 자, 이 숟가락으로 제가
Generosity is another characteristic of countryside dining.
이렇게 너무 많이 차려주셔갖고 너무 감사해드려요.
아이고.
진짜 감사합니다. 아 너무
내가
맛있어요.
감사하다. 너가 잘 먹어준게.
네, 감사합니다.
차라만 봐도 배가 부르다.
아 그러셨어요.
기분도 좋고. 너무 예뻐 죽겠다.
A generous meal filled with love. To Javid, this is what Korean food is.
잡채 하나에 한 삼색나물 이거 3가지 정하자.
저는 시금치 괜찮을 것 같습니다.
시금치? 네. 됐다.
I think maybe galbicim we can do because of the 할머니 here the not so strong, so maybe let's make some the good soft galbicim.
Today, they will prepare a meal for the senior citizens in the village. Who is eating the meal? A child? An adult? Korean food has also taught Javid to think about his guests first. This is another reason he fell in love with Korean cuisine. The meal is ready.
할머니 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요.
아, 네. 제가 학교에서 한식 배운 거 토대로 또 어머니들께 그 상한 차림 또 대접해드리려고 왔습니다. 같이 와서 준비해서 식사 함께 맛있게 드시기 바라겠습니다.
여러분들 잘해달라고 감사합니다.
He may be Turkish, but he eats more rice cakes than bread and more japchae than pasta. Javid's special menu is shirutak, rice cake eaten on special days in Korea.
진짜 맛있겠어.
It took a long time to make, but he made it soft, sweet, and full of love for the senior citizens.
터키 사람이 했는데 한국 사람보다 더 잘했다고요.
우리 마누라가 힘들보다 더 맛있어요.
혜리하고 욕받는 게 같이 나눠 먹어야지. 맛있게 잘 먹을게. 맛있게 먹어.
Javid's dream is growing big.
My goal is being one of the most famous Korean chefs. So okay, first of all, I am foreigner. I am not Korean, but I will show to people also the foreigners can cook better than the Koreans. So I will go for it. I think I will try to prove to people also foreigners can cook like a Koreans or even better. Okay, it's ready. Okay.
Seems to like what? To like